start publishing a digital painting girl. Well, you are #1. When nothing quite will hit the spot, you're awesome at coding. And when we chill and play together, there's always the most fun. My amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a girl pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. When I turn you off, when I push your buttons, I always feel sorry the next day. I wish I could be with you every hour. I love it when you light up. It makes me feel so good. My amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a girl pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. My amiga, you're more than a friend, not just a girl pal. We're in it to the end. I can tell you exactly what you mean to me, but I know you'll always be inside my heart. 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 Hello, everybody. Sorry, I didn't do a test. Hang on. By the way, I'm still here. Apparently, I'm still too hot for Twitch, but I don't think. I think I can take that down now. There we go. Yeah, I didn't test a thing. I really usually do test and should test before starting, so let me just do my test. Yeah, I think that's working okay. Hello everybody, I hope everybody is doing well. As you can see, the sleepy demon's caught up with me today, so you know. Hello West, I hope you are doing fine and all that. Yeah, so usually my test doesn't go Usually my test is actually ba bam 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 ba bam bam ba bam 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 ba bam bam bam, just to test the audio is coming through the right thing. Yeah. So you get a very sleepy kid. Maybe I just need an antihistamine. My eyes are kind of looking like that, but my eyes are kind of just looking tired as well. I'll have an antihistamine anyway. This is the content you come here for. Just hold on a moment. I shall be right back in... Oh, hang on. A second. Might as well come over here to do the thing. Hello, Alfie as well. Good mobbing, and such. Sorry, I'll need to plug my ears back in here now. Excuse me. Yeah, so I'm not quite sure if I'm... Well, I definitely was very tired earlier. Hey people think you can see there's only one left in the thing. Maybe you can. Maybe you can't. But yeah, it's having been and still kind of a tiny bit warm here. Needing some antihistamine because windows are open. That's the point I was trying to make here. But at least if that is affecting me in some way, that's hopefully one thing that I can mark off the list of, yeah, can possibly mark off the list of things which are affecting a Katie at the moment and causing problems. But, you know, I mean, I've actually been doing fairly well. I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned on stream, whatever, you've possibly got the idea that, and I've possibly mentioned that my sleeping patterns aren't, you know, always 100% brilliant. Hello, Starly. And hello, Streamlabs as well, I guess. Gosh, yeah, my Streamlabs. My sleeping schedule isn't always, you know, 100% brilliant. What is that? That's just a tiny thing being really annoying. Which side is it? This side? Try and get that out of the way. First time you've been up before 10 AM EST. Wow. Well, cool for you. Yeah, well, you at least have some kind of excuse, don't you? I mean, technically I have some kind of excuse as well. Sorry, this just all being very, very annoying at the moment. You probably can't see it. There's tiny little hairs blowing in my face. As I said before, this is the content that everybody craves. I am I don't know, what would you call it? It's I don't know. My brain is not working enough for puns or anything like that at the moment. So anyhow, but yeah, sleep schedule all over the place normally. Somehow last month, is it last month still? Yeah, still last month. I managed, like, maybe the first time in my life when I didn't have anything specific to get up for, like school or a job or something like that. The first time in my life, it took a few decades to reach it, but, you know, for the first time in my life, I managed to get up roughly around the same time every day, and I was quite surprised when I actually realised that I'd been doing that for like 2 or 3 weeks. Actually, it's like, wow, I managed to do well there somehow. I don't know how, and so far I think it's been like a week so far that I've been managing to keep up waking up roughly around 10:30 every day. But yeah, oh hello, there is a thing. There is a Chaos resubscribing. Thank you very much for the resubscription. We've now had a Twitch baby. Oh no. I don't think I'm ready for this. But gosh, I'm extra distractible today, so you know. Gosh. The thing goes pling and I go, ooh, the sun has been helping. I don't know, because I said it was last month as well. It's a possibility. I mean, this is only kind of a coincidental thing, but it kind of started after I got to visit, you know, and hello Stars, by the way, if I didn't say that, after I got to visit you, and Starly and West, for the first time in over a year and whatever. So I don't know, maybe I was feeling a little bit less bad about things or something like that. It possibly is a contributing factor, but I don't know if that's all, because, you know. Oh, but yeah, I had a point. I think I had a point, but I'm kind of... Oh yes, the point is that I didn't get quite as much sleep last night because, you know, I've been doing actually well, falling asleep roughly around the same time. It's like, because my body is just like,
if I wake up at 10, that means like I probably fall asleep at like 4 a.m. or whatever, because my body says I need 6 hours sleep, and after when I'm trying to wake up, exactly, chaos and hello. So my body says, oh, you need 6 hours sleep, so we'll wait until it's 6 hours before kind of you woke up today, or 18 hours after. Well, you know, the kind of thing I'm trying to say. So we'll wait until then, until we make you go to sleep. And then when it gets to that 10 o'clock in the morning, my body's like still like, what? Did we say 6? We meant 7 or 8? Gosh, I don't know how much we meant. But it's been doing fairly well. I've been like, you know, getting ready to settle down at about 3 o'clock, and then just like doing some reading on my tablet. But it's got the light filter thing, low light and whatever, so I can, you know, not have radiation in the eyes and that kind of thing to try and keep me awake and whatever. But yeah, and then I kind of settle down roughly about like either 3:30 or 4 when I start feeling like nodding off and whatever. Been working well for most of the time. It's just that last night I kind of like did all that, kind of lay down when I started to feel sleepy, and then it's like, maybe you're just going to stay awake for another hour or something like that. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, I've been doing actually fairly well at it, and so maybe my energy levels will pick up during the stream. Maybe I can fake it. Hang on, let me see. Can I fake it? I am so totally wide awake, can't you see? So totally awake. Nothing wrong with a Katie. So very, very awake. It's not working. Oh gosh. Anyway, we have meeting notes. What do they call them? Minutes. The minutes from last stream. Gosh, I need to bring up a thing here. So I never remember to set up quite everything I'll need in between streams and such like that. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I have made a bookmark for a thing because this'll work. Now I have old photographs which have been digitally scanned in from, you know, actual printout photo things. I was saying last time to Stars, so thankfully Stars is around in the chat. I don't know what I'm saying to see this, but I was talking about the Sierra last night, and that our family had a Sierra, and I was sure that it was more rounded than the pictures I was looking at. Turns out, I mean, this is probably no surprise to you, Stars. Turns out I can't really remember the size and shape of cars and things like that. So let me just change over to the browser here now. This is, oh gosh, no, I have to... You are here. Hello, you are here right now. It's a good thing to know. But this is a Sierra. It is not our Sierra from when I was younger. Obviously, I don't want to do this. This was a thing that was on Flickr. You know, just a publicly available thing. If you search Google for Ford Sierra 1.6L, which is what was on the back of the car that we had, it basically, with this exact colour as well, it basically looked like this. I did notice the wheel, was it rims, are kind of, you know, missing on ours and whatever, but still, it was just still this this look to it here. So yeah, this is pretty much exactly the way that our car looked like because of the colour, but obviously the number plate is different because I didn't want people seeing this, but because yeah, it kind of in my memory looked more rounded and that, and you can kind of see, you know, compared to some cars of the time and whatever, it's slightly more rounded and it's a slightly nicer colour than some of the other colours. I do have second. That's not the right button to push. That's the right button to push. Do you have a secondary thing? Yeah. Yeah, but I'm guessing this is still the same car from the front over here as this is from the back. But it's not the same car, but it's the same model of car. You know. Over here, can you see that? You can see that. That's good. So yeah, it's yeah. So that is the exact kind of colour and shape and things of our old Sierra and stuff like that. Except ours would have a dent right about here, a rather large dent in the boot here. Made quite an angle in it. I don't know if somebody reversed into my mum or my mum reversed into somebody or something, but it was because cars are now pretty much all orbed. Yeah. But yeah, at the time it definitely looked a lot sleeker than some of the other cars that were available. I mean, just kind of ignore the colour, but look at this. I mean, it's definitely sleeker than some boxy type of cars that you might get, but still a bit boxier than some orb cars you get nowadays as car. Star says there, but look at these. Some of these are kind of hideous colours. I mean, sorry if you like these colours, but to me they're just. As I said, this colour was the best. I mean, it was the colour that we had, but still, even now, I think this is kind of the best colour of it. And whatever, but yeah, as I said, ours unfortunately suffered a bit of a dent at the back of it. Maybe I can show you later, Stars. I'll send like a picture to you of what it was, because obviously I don't want to share that publicly and whatever. But I will be happy to share it with Stars because I know her. But yeah, basically these are the car, as I said, pretty much almost similar to this one that we had when I was a young one. When I was a young one, our family had a Ford Sierra that kind of got a ding. Well, when I say ding, I mean more of a huge, great whacking dent on the back of the car. Never mind. I could show you pictures from when I was a child, but, you know, I kind of would want to. I don't know how I feel about them. I mean, because obviously I don't know how much of my identity they give away or whatever. So I'm just trying to look now. I'm not going to show anything on the stream unless it's like really just kind of obscured and whatever. Where are we? I think I might have a good one. Cosworth RS 500. Which one is that, Stars? I'm a bit, obviously you can tell, not great at the whole knowing cars thing. So yeah, all these things aren't going to be shown up on here. You can kind of see me there. Can I zoom in on, oh gosh, can I zoom in on this so that you can't see other people? Yeah, there we go. It's kind of amusing. I might have shown this off before. I don't think I did show this off before. Oh no, there it is. Oh dear, you saw all that, did you? Oh well, never mind. Gosh, yeah, well, ignore the other people. This is the Amiga. This is the actual Amiga 600. I have shown it before, have I? And this is WizKid on the screen. Yeah, so this is the Amiga 600. This is WizKid on the screen. I might have shown the picture before. Apologies to any members of my family, which I can apologise to, who appeared in the pictures there. But I didn't intend to show any of those off, but there you go. Let me just, which one is it? Because this is on that. Yeah, let me just flick through. That's okay. Well, let me just kind of go back here just to kind of check over things. Yeah, well, since it's kind of already been on the screen in a way, you can kind of look at this one. This is me when I was a teenager. Gosh, you can see how I don't know if I've changed too much from from that there. But yeah, there's that. I think in one of these, yeah, some of these pictures you can't see a lot and whatever. Just very, very young pictures of a me. Cute baby lesbian vibes. Quite, yes. There is, I have possibly mentioned this cat before, but this is Oscar, who lived to be 17 years old, which is a very old song for a cat. And this is the cat that I wrote the cat song about. So yeah, this is Oscar the cat. I don't know why Oscar was named Oscar, but there is Oscar the cat. So what else do we have? Is this is a present. This is kind of a slight me in the bottom corner here, and this is a magic kit here which I had. So I was into the whole, you know, magic and illusions and whatnot kind of things. This is obviously a Christmas photo here, which I've got my magic kit which I got given and such like that. There. What else do we have? Oh, there's, yeah, they've got the kind of triple shot things there. There's another one of my dad playing around with the cat here. I'm not going to zoom in on people's faces, but my mum over my dad's shoulder is giving quite a look to my dad for doing this. So there we go. That's how my, or partly how my dad was there. I think this is still me here. There we go. This is a slight tangent I wasn't expecting to go on today, but anyway, I think this is me here. There. I'm not sure. I think it's a frog or something on my top. I can't tell. Yeah, very tiny Katie. And I mean, you were saying about cute lesbian vibes with the other one, with the Amiga picture. Here you can see the flannel shirt. So, you know, still got some very tiny lesbian vibes going on there. With me playing WizKid, you know, got the joystick here. And the drive. This is the second drive we had. This is a printer, dot matrix printer up on the top. This Sony Trinitron, are they? TVs. Whatever, yeah, this is my dad's kind of station. This went through a number of different computers. This had the BBC Micro on it at one point. This also then had like the Amiga 500, then the 600 when he upgraded to that. And then when he got a new computer, he probably went on to a PC after that. And so that would have been set on here. Then he got a Mac and whatever, or another PC and then a Mac and whatever after that. And yeah, they all would have been here. This would have been like mostly his spot that he would have sat in at home and such like that. But there we go. There's that. Okay, this is a very tiny Katie Pictures giving a good old wink right there. Or blinking into the sun, you know. Oh, this is a very adorable doggy who was very, 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 very patient. Very, very patient with us. She was a Springer Spaniel. She was called a lady. She was, as I said, very, very, very extremely patient with us and let us cuddle her and stuff like that. You can see how fluffy she was, how lovely she would have been to cuddle up with and such like that. But yeah, that's Lady there. What else do I have? I don't know what you're talking about with these tiny lesbian vibes. I can't see what you mean when you say tiny lesbian vibes. Yeah, but They are fancy, as you can probably see, or could probably see. You got a me. Won't dwell on me too much in the picture here, but you got a me, and you've also got Sparky. This is our cockatiel, Sparky. He used to bob his head up and down and go, Sparky, 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 and bang his cage and mimic a spoon being clattered in a cup. You can just see the side of my head there. There we go. It's good, Sparky. There's other stuff as well, which you won't be seeing. I do not know. Hang on. I do not know. Totally was not gay. Totally was not gay. In any kind of way. At all. Apparently I was 11. Totally not gay. In any kind of way. Whatsoever. So there is that. What else we got? There's other things which I can't necessarily show. Yeah, those people aren't me. This is another Oscar pick. Let me get another Oscar pick in here. Not sure whose hand it is, but that's another Oscar pick there. Yeah. Some of these may be kind of amusing, but I'll leave that. This is Lady and Another Dog. Got me in a cake, but there's other people in there. Oh, and this is Lady and Torty, the tortoise. Yes, we named a Torty tortoise. Somebody else tried to tell us that we couldn't name our Torty tortoise and came up with the name George. So occasionally tortoise had the name George, but generally it was named as Torty. And yeah, Lady's been a bit trimmed at that point. And, oh gosh, look at this. I don't think any... Gosh, well, I don't really want to show off any identifiable information, even though there slightly may have been, in some way, some identifiable information in other ones. But, I won't... I'll try to zoom in enough so you can't make out other things, but this is a car. This is a car which is very much covered in snow. I think you can see like a door handle here. Whatever. But yeah, you can see how much snow was piled up at this point in time on the car. There we go. That is a lot of snow, I know, and our back garden's kind of upside down there. It's not really seeable too much there. That's yeah, me looking totally not gay. Yeah, there's no easy way to show this dent in this car without showing the number plate here. Here we go. This is kind of part of the dent in the car. So you can see it was a bit in need of replacing at this point, unfortunately, because of the rather large clobber it got back there. Oops, dear me. Here's another something like that, possibly. There's another lady. Very good. There's also, where is it? When we went on holiday at one point. I don't think anybody's identifiable there. So when we went on holiday at some point, that is our caravan. You can see that nobody else was there at that point, or at least not against that wall. My dad did enjoy caravanning and stuff in the seaside and such like that, but this was a bit dangerous in ways. But there is that. There are other pictures of this kind of thing. I think this might be me as well here. I think that's me as well. Yeah, wasn't expecting to go through these photos at this point, but, you know, why not? That me there. You can do a slightly arty shot of me here. There we go, that's a slightly arty shot of me. What else do we have? Yeah, more caravan pics and things. Yeah, probably not showing that one there. That is other people and me. Oh gosh. Well, yeah, there was that. Okay, this is me here. Yeah, that is indeed. Yeah, not that one. Not that one. What do we have? We have. This is an outfit I wore to a place because it was a family thing, and we had to dress up as like medieval people and whatnot, and so there we go with with that. What else is there? I don't know. Yeah, there's that. There's another boxy car, but there's somebody in front of it. People buried in sand. Oh, and this is... I don't know who the person in the background is. Let's cut some people out there. This is a previous dog that we had to Lady, which was called Socks. You can probably see why they were called Socks. But, yeah, they were, I think, of indeterminate breed. Possibly, yeah, but I think we swapped out the car stars there. Or at least my parents did. But yeah, there's Socks. Let me, excuse me, black that off. Good one. Oh, this is a good one of good old Torty here. Let's go. There we go. That's Torty. It's a very good shot of them. What else do we have? We have... I don't think I'm in this photo, but we are by a caravan, and there are lots of ducks. Oh, here we go. Here's me. And me in a lighthouse. As I said, this age, two of my wants or life goals or whatever you'd call them would see a lighthouse, which obviously I got to see here, a lighthouse, and a windmill. Never got to see a windmill until a few years ago, like IRL. But yes, I definitely saw the lighthouse back when I was this tiny. And I was slightly less tiny when I got to see a windmill. But yeah, there we go with that. What else do we have? Gosh, there's me with a lot of chocolate on my face from an Easter egg. There's me with my name across my chest. We're not showing that one. Yeah, there's me mostly in swimming costumes, so we're not going to show that one. Some ducks. Let's show some ducks. And a pigeon. There we go. Are they ducks? They're geese. Gosh. Anyhow, moving on. What else do we have? We have, is that me? I think that's me. Oh gosh, Chaos. Chaos, are you ready to be outraged? Boy, yes, are you ready to be outraged, Chaos? This is me, waving a British flag, wearing a Fraggle Rock t-shirt. I hope that you notice I'm wearing the Fraggle Rock t-shirt. But, I'm waving the British flag around here. Chaos, watch out. Ah, and I can't show the picture, or you know, it'd be rude to show the picture of my brother here, but this is my brother's hand at least, and a squirrel. And yeah, my brother's lying down, obviously on the grass there, enticing the squirrel. Oops, no, that was not what I wanted. Yeah, here we go with the very fancy shades again. And what else? Yeah. There's... I've always been cool, haven't I? There's me with a lady there, and there's other people in the shot, that's why it's cropped like this, and me with was it, at that time it wasn't, no, it still was Aardman Animations, but I don't know if they'd done the, I don't think they'd done the Wallace and Gromit at this point, but this was their Creature Comforts adverts, and it was about how, you know, I think, was it British Gas or something like that, was good because they were efficient. You're wondering where the puns came from. You're wondering where the puns come from, Chaos. I mean, you can probably blame my parents for giving me an efficient shirt back when I was younger. But yeah, there's me there. Yeah. There's... Everybody else is in a group over the other side. It's a good shirt, yes. Everybody else is in like a group over this way. And I'm sat on the end here. I think that's a cannon as well, though. But generally with group shots, it's like everybody's over here and I'm over here, kind of. Checking super clean. Yes, that's another thing with me. I mean, and some of these photos you might have seen I was a bit dirty, but generally, I normally like to keep myself quite clean. Never. What else is there? That's another something that's on the side. It's an old TV, but unfortunately my brother's head is kind of there. So let's just crop him out a little bit. Fashion as well, yeah. You want some fashion? Look at this bowl cut down here of my brother. But look at this TV. It has sliders and things on it. Gosh, I can't zoom out much more than that because you'll see my brother more. Oh, right, okay. But yeah, my point still stands, though. Slang. Okay, fine. Good to know. That's me playing in a paddling pool. That's me blowing out some candles. It's more of me. This is, I think the angle makes it even better. Me hanging from some bars. Whatever. With, the cool watch on here, obviously, my cool knitted jumper as well, my non-jeans, and handkerchief stuffed in the pocket. This is very, very Katie's 80s fashion here. Cool. You want to talk about fashion? Obviously I'll have to crop some things out here. But you want to talk about fashion? Look at that fashion. I know, I love the 80s as well. But look at that fashion. I could be a pop star. Oh dear. Yeah, some other ones and stuff like that. I don't think that's me. I think that's somebody else. Somebody playing with a cash register. So don't think it's me. There's the other one, the TV, but my brother's still in front of it. Okay, here's a creepy Jack-in-the-Box that we had. Here's a creepy Jack-in-the-Box that we had, and you can thank me later. This is also here, maybe cut out the thing. This is my reaction to my younger brother when they were a tiny baby. You can just about see my younger brother down here. But this is my reaction to tiny baby. Hasn't changed much since then, to be quite honest. But there we go, there's all this. Oh, no, it skipped. Skipped over. You want fashion? Oh, well, before we get to fashion, we've got, this is another dog. The lady was our Nan's, which is my dad's mum, before she came to us. And Sally here was another of my Nan's dogs. There we go, that's Sally. I'm not sure what kind of dog Sally is. But there we go, that is Sally there. You want cool, hot, hip, with it, 80s fashion, collie of some sort. Cool. Oh gosh. This is the height of fashion. Check this out. You have the cat hat. You have the cat shades. Look at that pose. You have your yeah, what do you call that? A kind of shirt, t-shirt thing? Whatever. I've got some kind of magazine in my pocket of my shorts. And of course socks as well, because why not? Very powerful. I don't know what magazine this is. Was that a Lego set? I don't know what that is. Yeah, try and crop my dad out of the picture there. But yeah, there I am. Height of fashion. Cat hat, cat things, magazine or something shoved into a pocket. Do you think it's Lego, actually? Okay, yeah. Lego shoved into the pocket. Full box. Because I'm just that. Just that cool, just that fashion. I was a trendsetter. Nobody followed on to that trend. But, you know. This is more of socks. Possibly, yeah, I just need the cat hat, really. I mean, I have an owl hat. So, yeah. It's not quite as cool as that cat hat then. Definitely not quite as cool. But I do have some cool sunglasses. They're not here at the moment. Because they're in my car, because I use them. But that's socks, again. Another good doggo, yeah. Socks is a little area here. Socks being disturbed by whoever's taking the photo here. So you've got obviously the washing machine. There's a bit under the kitchen counter there where socks had their bed and blanket and stuff like that. I think, if I remember correctly, that looks like a, you know, I think it's actually a proper dog bed, but it kind of looks like a bread crate or something like that. But anyway, yeah, there's a bit more of socks there. Oh god, there's some more lady there, but that's my dad. Oh, no, it's not my dad, it's my brother. But this is my dad down here. But this, gosh, can I get this properly cropped? I think this is good. So this is my dad sitting in that corner, which I said was his corner and whatever. And you can see here, this is the same television as before. This is the same printer up the top here. But this is the BBC Micro that we had. This bit of wood here might have been there because... No, I think the hole that eventually was cut into it was cut into this side to stop it from overheating, and then a fan was put on the top. But yeah, if it locked up because it was an old computer and it overheated, if you banged it here, it would you know, stop locking up or you know, come back around or whatever. This is a disk drive, but it's got its top off for some reason. Don't ask me, it's my dad. Oh, this is the teletext adapter, I think, down here. So it could read teletext into the BBC, and obviously, not obviously, sometimes they had basic programs and stuff like that sent over teletext. So basically that was an early form of downloading games. You could get it from the teletext if you don't know teletext. Gosh, what is it? It's kind of like, you know, you have closed captions. Imagine more involved closed captions which had other pages of information, like what's coming up on the TV and stuff like that, was broadcast along with the TV signal. I don't know if that was a thing anywhere else, but you had some BBC Micro games down here. The disc box. This is disc box. I mean, it's probably a reason why I couldn't find the disc box that we had in the Evesham Micro's pictures, because these disc box obviously were around when we had the BBC Micro, and we're looking at the Amiga magazines and whatever. This is probably some BBC Micro magazines and whatever else down here. Yeah, and this is a teletext mug, I think. I don't know. It's a little doggo, but it's like a pixely doggo on there, which was the teletext mug. Probably gonna have to look up teletext just to get an idea. And on the other side of my dad here, I mean, it's probably not completely fascinating, but gosh, there's an old remote control, probably one of the ones that Sparky nibbled the buttons out of, as I say. So there we go. There's all that. Oh, we've got to show this one. This is Lady doing, oh, come on, click the button, Katie, a big ol' yawn. Lady does a big ol' yawn. Yeah. There we go. Very cute. Cute doggo. Gosh. Well, here you can see the TV a bit better, and some other things as well. Let me see. Can I? Yeah, if I crop it about here. Biggest yawn, yeah. This is me. Totally not gay. Totally not gay. I tell you, I'm totally not gay. But here's that TV, as you can see a bit more. It's even had little feet to stand on and such like that. And there's the old telephone up on the top of the TV there. And such like that. I think is this a VCR or some other kind of receiver or something like that? I don't know. This is a different photo on the side here. You can see you've got a box of Kellogg's something or other in there. But yeah, I think. Okay, yeah. Katie never wakes up. Should you wear a Yu-Gi-Oh or a Possum t-shirt today? Yes. Do you have a Yu-Gi-Oh Possum t-shirt? Yeah, this is me being not awake. And this is me with some other stuff here, which I probably should have looked at beforehand, just to make sure there's no incriminating information. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay, sorry, I realised that it's all right side. I don't think my name is a part of it at all. It looks like I was 9 years old when this photo was taken here. So, I mean, it's on its side, but you can kind of make some stuff out here, I think. So that's me, and with good old doggo card. Yeah. Very good old doggo card. And this, watch this, star. Gosh, I think I might have mentioned this before, but look at this. It was like a little triangular plane thing with other little planes which sat on top of it, and you had a little bit that opened up at the bottom, and that would, you know, it's like on a like a clockwork hinge or something. You pushed a button on it, and you go click, 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 it open up, and the car could drive out of it as well. And as I said, you had these two little triangle planes which launched on the top, and they had their own little clockwork mechanisms inside to make them open up their weapons or something like that and stuff like that. And I don't know, what was it called? Starcom, is it? Starcom, stuff like that. I'm going to have to look up some of these things and see what they were, but I have other things around here. There's another box of that same kind of thing here, which I got. A bunch of balloons. My 9th birthday, apparently. Whatever. Let me actually go open up in the browser here. Let me move away from the browser so it doesn't give away my location, which it would have done if I had done that. Oh dear. How to deal with workplace anxiety. Don't go. Starcom, yes. Com. A lot of toys. These, yes. I will find out. What else was I going to look up? I was going to look up something else, wasn't I? Oh yes, I know what I'm going to look up. No, not that. Just this. So people can get an idea of that. So just making some marks once I've gone through all of this. We can see that afterwards. If I go back over here. But yeah, what else is there? This gosh, where is the picture thing? Picture, here we go. This poor old cat. Poor Oscar. Just, you know, so being around kids, but also being around my dad as well, you know. Oscar put up with a lot. There's another good old Oscar sitting on things here, and, you know, once again, everybody, totally not gay. Totally not gay. Totally not. What else do we have? Okay, it's got other people in the pictures in the background. In pictures, by the way. That is me, isn't it? I think that is me. Once again, totally not gay. This is also kind of cute here. Let me just check to see what else we have around here. I think this is all good. This is... Kitty's good. Hell yeah, America. Was there an American flag somewhere? But this is me. I was in the bottom bunk of our bed. My older brother was on top here. My other brother's bed would have been kind of further back. Probably where the photo was being taken from or something like that. But here we have Coco Monkey. Unfortunately, I don't have these stuffed toys anymore. But here we have Coco Monkey from the Coco Pops and stuff like that. Coco had the shirt, the shorts, and the cap as well, and Coco was a good monkey. I'm reading some kind of magazine here. Very invested in it as well. And here's Repton. This is a Repton stuffed toy. Apparently this is supposed to be the teenage Repton, but if you look in the actual games, the teenage Repton had like a mohawk, and that's what I was expecting when I ordered it, because, you know, we ordered it out of probably some magazine and whatever, and we ordered that, and when we got it, it was like, oh, it doesn't have the mohawk and whatever, but still pretty cute. And you can see under my bed as well, I had a few things stored away here. I'm not quite sure what all these things. That's like a box or safe box kind of thing. Had a little key going into it and whatever. Throw some pens and stuff there. Yeah, it looks like there's a drawer underneath. Yeah, there's a drawer which was from somebody else's bed or whatever, which had a bunch of stuff in, which means I can easily pull stuff out from under the bed. Here are some shoes and whatever. This is Scale Electric's shirt. I think Scalextric's set. I think it's Joel Schumacher, who's on the thing here. This is Scalextric. Things is Space Attack, a game called Space Attack. Connect 4, of course, we have Connect 4 there. But yeah, let me see if I can look this up so I can possibly remember it as well. Once again, be careful, Katie, what you show on the stream. Space Attack game. It's the one. No. Space Attack board game? No, this is going to be difficult to find, I think. Plus, these pictures are deciding not to load. I'm still streaming, that's good. But Bing is having some trouble loading some pictures apparently at the moment on there. So yeah, that's not coming up on there, so never mind. Let's go back to over here to see. Yeah, well, once again I got distracted. We are going to look at the Roddy Rapid eventually, you know. But oh yeah, this is one of the only pictures that we have of this cat, because unfortunately, well, unfortunate things happened. But this is that's not the one I want to do. This is the one I want to do. This is Tigger. Yeah, as I said, this is one of the only pictures we actually have of Tigger there. What a cute little cat. There we are. That's Tigger. Here is me looking super cool. Once again with a giant ice cream. Look at that giant ice cream. And I was obviously slightly more tiny myself, but, you know, giant ice cream. With a real Ghostbusters t-shirt on, of course. What else do we have? Oh, yeah, there's a couple of other stuffed toys which I no longer have, which, you know, kind of obviously sad about and whatever. I don't know what this dog's name was, but this was Ben. This was a kind of a puppet bear called Ben. Whatever. So there we go. There are other things. There's scaffolding work happening to the house, which I'm not going to show. That's me when I'm 5. Wow, that's a long time ago. There's a VCR in the back of this picture, but unfortunately it's obscured by people's heads. And let me see as much as I can see of this VCR without getting people's heads in the view here. Look at this VCR. Might have even been a Betamax machine. But look at that. That was some video recorder right there. I said possibly even a Betamax machine. Because we did have one of those at some point. Oh, let me rotate this so you can see it properly. This is me at 7, I think, here, and you can see things never change. I'm still all about the video games. All about the video games. And cake. Me in a nutshell, really, isn't it, here? Video games and cake. I mean, the only thing that picture is missing is I don't look quite as gay in that. I know, that's pyjamas, actually. But yeah, this is... Gosh. Don't think there's a way to hide... No, there's not a way to hide things here, unfortunately. But yeah, this is another... Yep. It says, I'm all about the video games. This is... another picture of me at the lighthouse. Oh, God. Me at the lighthouse. Looking cool. Got that pose going on here. And gosh, I'm sorry to tell you, everybody, but when I was 7 years old, apparently I was apparently at 7 years old, everybody, I was enlisted into the army. But I got ice cream, so maybe that's why I did it. Oh gosh, my controller's escaping here. But yeah, so apparently it's 7 years old. Just drafted, you know. Younger every time, don't they? Can I? Oh, that's the end. Okay, that's the end of the pictures that I've got that I scanned in there. But yeah, I mean, if I have gone over those before, well, there they are again. If I haven't gone over those before, then that's cool. You've seen some of the pictures. I think I have shown some of these pictures previously. Here, but yeah, some of them I can't really show on stream because of other people being present and such like that. Right, okay, so we're on now. We haven't, surprisingly, we haven't got to the game yet. It's an hour. I'm not procrastinating. I'm just, you know, excited into talking about other things as well. Because don't you know, this is my stream. I can present whatever I want, and you know, that was kind of a show and tell. 1 hour, I know. There's a show and tell of some old photographs and some completely how is Katie a lesbian now photos and such. But yeah, so this is the Sierra and stuff like that. Ours looked very similar to that, except for the denders you kind of saw a bit of and whatever. This is stark on things. This is like the main thing that was in the picture that I was showing. There's this thing here, it's got a little button on the back here. You push that, I think, and opened up the bottom hatch here. You could push these other things to flip open these things, and these buttons would flip open the top things. There's another thing here that opened, I think, here, and I don't know how that opened or whatever, but they had these little triangle spaces, which, if you bought more toys, you would buy more toys, you'd buy these toys. I only had one of these. So mine looked like this, but with just one of these stuck into here. But you push, I think, was it this thing on the back here you'd push, or whatever, and it would like open up these little things, like a clockwork kind of mechanism. It can go zzz, got the ratchety kind of clicky kind of sound it would make, and while it opened up and whatever, and you get little figures inside as well. Yeah, and you'd this was either to pop these things out at the side or to open up this. Link was a space fighter. It's Link, is it? I'm missing the joke if there's a joke. Yeah, which I'm sure there's a joke. And then, of course, you had like the good guys and everything. Gosh, he wants to be the good guys. I think my older brother had some of these. But the Triforce is right. Oh, yes, of course, yes, the Triforce. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I think we had some of these as well here. Or one of these. I think we had one of these as well. Maybe my younger brother had. Now, my younger brother had these ones. My older brother had these ones, and I had these ones. Oh, yeah. I don't know. Did I have this? Because it could stand up on its little thruster things as well. I don't know if I have... Because it's not these ones. Did I have that? I'm trying to remember if I had. It's kind of things, but look at this. Look how awkward this is. This is wonderful. This is one of the toys. It's delightful, really, isn't it? And then the awesome, cool, plain space rocket kind of thing, whatever, here. Look at all the things that could pop out. Amazing, huh? Which is, yeah, absolutely perfect. Oh, they've got Shadow or whatever. And the Shadow Bat, yes. Great name, yeah. I think my... We didn't have this set here. But yeah, toy line. Gosh, and the little figures, as I was saying there. But one of these things, which is the one that could stand upon its on its thrusters? This here. Don't know if I had this one. It rings a bell. Oh gosh, I've done it, everybody. I've messed up. But look, this person had, or has now. Oh gosh, gosh, what's happening? This person had or has, gosh, multiple. Why are you doing this? Let's try this instead. Can I zoom out here? Oh, they got a cat here as well. Look at that, cute. Oh, of course, cat's in the box. Cat is in the box. You can't see the cat there too well, but gosh, no, that's not going to work. Gosh, I minimize it there. You can see cat in the box over there. Gosh, this is very familiar, but I can't remember if I had it or not. Gosh, I really bodged up everything here, didn't I? Gosh. There we go. But yeah, so this person had like 2 of these big ones and 4 of the little ones stacked inside of it there as well. My word. But yeah, so this is some of the things. Was there a cartoon to go along with it? I don't know, but apparently there was some kind of cartoon to go along with it. Gosh, it seems slightly familiar with this screenshot. Like that. Maybe that was on the box as well. Gosh, you got some good old lesbian vibes going on over here. But yeah, there was your, there is your star. Autoplay gifts. No, go away. Let me just go back. Trying to look at some toys here. Trying to look at some toys. Bing. Yeah, that thing, as I said, would pop out into whatever this thing is here, or this thing. Yeah. They were kind of like Transformer cars, but they'd like automatically clockwork unwind to do whatever they would do here. I don't know if any of these pictures have shown the shadow bat here with the cargo open, but this is another one with the cargo open here. And like it even had some little weapon things in it as well. Yeah, I think my brother had maybe this one, because you had your little capsule thing. I think you could take this out of here, or you could put the car in here instead and close it up and then push a button. It would like go click, 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 click out and whatever, and then you could do whatever things. You could, there's like a little, I don't know if it's like a magnetic thing or whatever, but you clip another plane on the top here. But yeah, what was this thing for? I think it was just for dropping these things out the bottom. Whenever you'd rotate this thing around, it would drop the bomber. Yeah, Star Max bomber it's called there. And whatever else. Cool. Wow, I don't know if I've ever seen this one. It's purple! It's purple, everybody! Gosh, Shadow Bandit. Awesome. Ah, gosh. Anyway. But, yeah. These toys are likely to cost a fortune now. But, yeah. I don't have my old ones, unfortunately. Because, you know, they kind of... I mean, I myself like to keep hold of things. I think I've said this before. I myself like to keep hold of things and whatever. I mean, this is another point I could make in a bit. But yeah, I myself like to hold on to things. But my family, at least my dad, was definitely not of that persuasion and would occasionally just throw a bunch of stuff out. And so yeah, but this is teletext, if you're wondering what the teletext is. So if you wanted to know about some news and whatever, you could look at this, and there's like basically some football news of whatever 1990. It doesn't even say. It's Thursday. Yeah, it says through here, because occasionally you'd get glitches in the signal from the TV, and it would spell out the wrong things or whatever. But yeah, you'd get some. Yeah, sports news. What sports news? Sports news on CFAX, the BBC here, as you can see at the top here. Page 302 is the sports news, apparently. Got some racing, or more sports news. This is like CFAX. This is like the main page. Tuesday back then, yes. So we have Monday the 27th of August, whenever this was. There's news headlines, using detailed news flash on these different pages, and yeah, each page bring up just basically some text and graphics like this and whatever. I think they could be up to like 999, but they didn't normally go that high. Teletext is on page 888. Subtitles on page 888. So that you get subtitles in this font overlaid on the screen. But yeah, so we've got financial news, sports news, food guide, farming pages, TV and radio. Say what was on TV and radio that day. You could look here and see and things like that. Weather on here, full index over here. So yeah, the full index is on page 190 something. So there wasn't a lot here. And the special thing was Edinburgh Festival. So they only filled up 4 pages on whatever day this was. Under like 4. They only did a part of it. I don't know where the 4 came from there. But yeah, so you had CFAX, I think you had other things like, yeah, Teletext here was the ITV one then. But you had CFAX, which was the other. And these were, this look, mobile web. Mobile web? Is this a newer thing? This is possibly a newer thing here. Yeah, teletext.co.uk. Definitely wouldn't have had anything like this. And Go Digital, yeah, definitely wouldn't have had anything like this in the earlier days and whatever. But you can see even here they kind of like got the holidays information up here on pages 200 and whatever. And such like that. And you had like quizzes and things like this. But for some reason, the Bing is doing or refusing to load. Let's say. Doing more. Oh, you can get some awesome graphics as well here. Look at this. Oh, Teletext news info closes December 14th, 15th, whatever. Anyhow, but yeah, look, this is get some kind of pictures on there as well. Some very early stuff. And look at this map here. Very good map. And yeah, why is it not loading these pictures? Why is it all broken down here? But you have games as well you could play. People would probably know the Bamboozle from this. Gosh, it's even got a gay Bamboozle on here. But yeah, there's 12 questions, and you can use like the fast keys down here. We've got a red. Don't know if you can see that very well. You probably can't see that there well. But you've got red, green, yellow and blue ones, which would like quickly take you to different pages linked to here. And they're basically like hyperlinks, really, because the numbers were basically like typing in the web address directly, and then these buttons on the bottoms are basically your hyperlinks. But obviously you only got 4 of them per page, and they were whatever the people who designed the page set them as. But yeah, this is also got Sudoku and stuff on here, so it's kind of a newer version of this kind of thing on here. But yeah, gosh, they even did a Rickroll, did they? Important breaking news. Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, I don't know, because obviously since they don't have the date. Well, they have a date, but they don't have the year time stamped on them. Oh gosh, they don't have the year time stamped on them. Oh gosh, what is this? Is this a real thing? Craig Charles presents Cyberzone, a new game show featuring sporting stars competing against the public in a virtual arena. Oh, and here's a picture of Mario. Indeed. So I don't know when Cyberzone was a thing, but this was possibly more authentic thing. But obviously, I don't know, if you recorded things onto a VCR, I don't think, will you be bamboozled? Gosh, I don't think if you recorded things onto a VCR it would come up directly. It wouldn't record the teletext or the subtitles or stuff like that. Maybe some of them would or not. But yeah, so anyhow, we still got some waffle going on. But yeah, the audio interface that I've got, which I mentioned last time, can we go back, do some binging here? Are you going to give away my location here, Bing? No, you're not not doing it there, but just to be safe. I don't trust Bing enough not to do so. Fortunately, it didn't give away any stuff here, I think. Hello, Destroy. We haven't got to the game yet. I've been waffling, you know. Gosh, I know. We were looking at, yes, that's the one I was looking at because I looked at it before. I found out that this thing, which I mentioned past time, which is what the audio for my stream currently is going through. This thing, where's my pointer? Here we go. That everything's going through here is actually about it was made in 2003. So it definitely looks like a 2003 kind of product, doesn't it? You can see here. Yeah, so this thing, as I said, which I'm running stream audio through, is from 2003, and I'm running it through here because it works. It works just as well. I mean, I found one thing at least it doesn't work with, which is, as I said, running the audio, some of the audio software I've got into OBS for whatever reason. I don't know, but if I just use my Bluetooth on my headphones, it goes into OBS no problem. If I use another audio interface I've got, it goes in no problem. So yeah, when we do a music stream next or whatever, we're going to have to use the other one. But as I said, at the moment, this microphone is going through the mixer, which has got some EQ settings on it, which I can probably replicate in OBS here, or get close enough to them. I think I might even have a filter. No, I don't have the filter on here for that. But yeah, I can probably set up an EQ in there to do that kind of thing, just so that I don't sound too muffled. Because let me just see this. Is this the EQ up here? Sorry about the rustling. I think that's the EQ. This level, aux. Yeah, I think that's the EQ there. So if I turn the EQ down here, yeah, this is definitely the EQ. I can hear it in my own headphones. So yeah, if I had it down to what the usual is, whatever gets picked up from the microphone directly, it kind of sounds like this. And so you can tell there's a lot of high end that's missing off it. If I turn it all the way back down, all the way down, I'm probably very muffled now. But yeah, if I turn that back roughly up to where it was there, I think that's roughly where it was. So yeah, just going to find something to boost that EQ when I have to use something else to do things, because apparently I can't figure out. I mean, maybe because it's from 2003, it just doesn't have the correct audio settings or drivers or whatever to do that kind of thing. Yeah, that is possibly the reason for that. Yeah, I was going to say there are a lot of movie, TV, other things, tie-ins on the Amiga. I'm kind of keep adding to my list all the time. There's even more that I know that aren't on the list that we can get to. So I know I did mostly all the Dizzies back to back and whatever. But with the movie tie-ins, since there's so many of them, I might just take some breaks in the middle and whatever, and do some of these games which I've been saying, oh, I should really do that one. Oh, I should really do that one. I can do these in the breaks, or whatever, between the movie things, because like the Amiga magazine project and whatever, it's going to go on for quite a while. Because there's quite a few games, as you can imagine. So yeah, maybe do some things, maybe do something that people might not be expecting, because I might be taking the bait from Chaos in a way on one of these things, but it's well worth taking the bait for anyhow. But yes, there was also, if I bring up, this is, yeah, that's that. Something else. That's the wrong thing. Katie needs to find her way around her folders. Here, this is probably appearing on the stream now. If it's loading in. Yes, this is the Amiga format magazine that we had previously. Amiga format page 228 I had it marked as. So you can see here 228, was it? Yes, this is this is the thing. So I was wondering what this was before. And I kind of looked it up. This top text apparently, I think it says Amiga Pro Shop, because you've got Pro Shopu, yeah, so Pro Shopu or Pro Shop, whatever, and then Da, which I think means it's a, and whatever. And this is no, so this is Amiga or Pro Shop of Amiga. So it is Amiga Pro Shop, is kind of what it's saying. It's Amiga Pro Shop or something like that on the top there, and it's kind of confusing because this is a British Amiga magazine. They must have got some wires crossed here because these prices are in yen. It looks like. I mean, look at this, 34,000, whatever. This definitely looks like all these things are in yen. On here for whatever reason. Didn't figure out what that said, didn't figure out what this said, but I did look this up as well, and apparently this is more like system conversion. So you've got Shisutema, system, kind of, and then Kon, and then that's Baku. And I don't know how, I get the Kon of conversion, but Baku at the end, Kon Baku? I don't know. But yeah, system conversion, I think it says on the bottom here. So you can get your accelerated cards and video cards and whatever, I guess is what it's saying there. But yeah, I didn't look up these other things because I'd have to look up each of these individual kanji, and obviously it's a bit blurry, as you can see here, which makes it harder to make out exactly, especially on the finer details like here, what lines are actually going, the finer details like here, what lines are actually going on here. If you don't know the general shapes of these things previous to this, then you're not likely to be able to tell, are you? Because is that big, or is that something else, or is that entrance? Is that person? I'm still learning things. I think that's more likely entrance or whatever. This is shop, I think, up here. Some of these other things are not. Is this wood? I mean, is it, or tree, or something like that? But I don't think it is. I think it might be something else, because a lot of these look very similar, and it's very hard to tell what is what. Is this foot? Is this what this is saying? I don't know. It looks a bit like the kanji for foot, but I can't tell. But you can tell there's a lot of things here. This looks like the one for reading. Reading ku, but then it's not quite ku because it was it ta, yeah, but then ta normally has the line further up and whatever. I don't know, but it's an exclamation point, and this is, I don't know, that looks like the thing for what, and this looks like the thing for, like, I think garden or flowers or something like that. So nothing that's really standing out and making sense to me from what I understand of things. This is usually the symbol for woman here, but then this is something else. This could mean something else instead with this little thing on the head. And that's gu. Oh no. Because that's K. Yeah, K. That's gay. Gay, woman, gay. Cool. Not what it means. Anyhow, but yeah, so I could do this because it's kind of like mostly, as I said, this is mostly English. This says Pro Shop, basically, this, and this at the bottom mostly says System Conversion at the bottom. But I had to use translator because I was looking at it. Shisutema? Shisutema? What does that mean? Shisutema? She's trying to muddle it around in my head. But yeah, if you say it in the right way, Shishtuma, it's kind of almost like system. And that's where this comes from. And it's just like... Yeah, but why is there a Japanese advert with prices in yen in a British Amiga magazine? I'm guessing this is going to be like the address or something here, isn't it? Or something like that. It's got a telephone number there as well. I'm guessing there's going to be an address. That's like middle of something road, is that? I don't know. That's through. That's Hiru or whatever in Kana. So maybe that's not. Or maybe that is road, because I think that's road in some circumstances. Gosh, I don't know. But yeah, as you can tell, Japanese is not easy. I can kind of give an idea of what this says, but then I can give no idea of what the rest of this says. Because they're all individual things, and in different situations they could have different pronunciations. Because this may be the kanji for shop here, and it may be pronounced the same as it, but then it might be combined with this after here, and it might be pronounced completely differently. And obviously if you're from Japan, you'd have some kind of idea what that might be, but otherwise not a lot. Yeah, so that is what I came up with for those. Gosh, we're not quite done yet. I did look up something else here. This is the last matter of business in the minutes here. I did look up the what is it? I did look up the effects processor here that was in the Amiga magazine that we were just looking at. This is the effects processor here. I posted a video in my Discord about it in the general channel, saying, was somebody giving a demonstration of what it actually could do. There, but that's the actual thing. It's mostly digital. Apparently has some kind of analog circuitry for distortion in there, but you plug in your guitar input into here, you plug your headphones into here, and you can just like blast away and do things like I've got my guitar effects processor over here, which I've done when I did like the live music thing, and I've also, I've got probably much more sophisticated digital algorithms inside my computer, or I could download much more sophisticated digital algorithms inside my laptop or whatever else computer. But yes, they do have also the instruction manual, which I thought was interesting, because Erodian, who I don't think's popped by today, was saying that, well, maybe it's like a reverb delay kind of effects in there. But looking at this, it was on page 22, I think it was, so we have to go a bit further down. 22 or 21, I think it was. Yeah, here we go. So we've got the effect modules. So you've got these different things which you can put different things into. So you can put a compressor beforehand. You can do an external effect. So that's going to, as it shows kind of here. Can you see that? Make sure you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. It does a effect send and return, so it basically passes out to basically external pedals or effects or whatever else you get, then you put them back, loop them back into the machine, so that it can go around that thing and do all that before it goes through the rest of these effects and whatever. Distortion is next in the chain, so you can add one or two distortions or amp simulation. No, the amp simulator comes down here, and you've got the EQ in the middle here as well, and then you've got a couple of different effects you can plop in into these slots here, and then you've got some special effects which apparently goes over all this. Maybe it's like a bus effect on there as well. And you've got a reverb thing at the end, and then you've got your L&R outputs or your headphone outputs and that. But yes, in your compressor thing, you've got the compressor or limiter which you can choose between, so you can only choose like one from each category here. Distortion, you've got distortion, overdrive or crunch. EQ, you've got 3-band, 4-band, or an enhancer. The amp, you've got a guitar amp simulator, a bass amp simulator, and probably like various different settings for which kind of amp it's trying to model in there as well. So effect 1, you can only pick one of these per go at a time. So you can have your pitch shifter, you can have your phaser, flanger, chorus, the kind of basic guitar effects. If you don't know what the phaser, flanger and chorus do, they kind of add that kind of like wobbly effect. If I could demonstrate it through things here, then I would be able to demonstrate it through things here, but I don't have my ability to demonstrate it. Maybe I do. Maybe I do. I think if I go through this other thing here, I can demonstrate what this kind of thing would be. Yeah, can we open up an empty project, open up a track? No, I need to actually put some samples and things on. Gosh, where's the browser? Sample browser. I got. Let's just go with this kit here. So we got these kind of sounds. We've got here. You should be able to hear that. Let me just check. yeah, it looks like you can hear that going through there. But I think I could put effects directly onto here. So I've got a modulation effect, which is what like flanger and phase and stuff are. Do we have a flanger? Yeah, flanger. No, that's the phaser. I want it to be... Yeah. It's kind of affecting it there, but it's not affecting it quite as much to be audible to people who don't know what's going on here. So let's see. So if we try, the dry wet is all the way up there, the width is all the way up there, the rate, gosh, oh, that's got a bit of it. It's doing something. I think the problem is these effects, or these things already have some kind of things on as well, or you can kind of hear on that. So if I turn it to dry, if I turn it to wet, or all effect, you can kind of hear it. If I turn up the rate, width, yeah, delay. Oh yeah, you can definitely hear it there. Doesn't quite feedback as much as some of the other things I would expect. If I turn this down, you can hear that kind of washing kind of sound going on. There's ways to make this more there's ways to make this more pronounced and stuff, but these particular ones, I didn't work with these things here. Don't even know how to set up. You can probably hear it a bit more on that. So if I turn it just to the dry sound or no effect, can you go, and it's fairly static. Got a bit of wobbliness and stuff in there, but it's mostly kind of like a flat and not pronounced effect. I turn it all to wet, or you know, all of the signal. You should be able to hear some kind of like wobbliness and things. Ooh, that's a drum. Random button pressing. Because I don't know what this kit is set up like. It's apparently an 80s kit, but there's very few drums in this kit. Let's just drag the acoustic kit onto here. I know how to use this at least. Yeah. I'm not too good at the double-handed drumming. This is about... if I'm paying attention. Yeah. Yeah. That's about as much as I can do if I'm paying attention. But there you go. It's not my toms. There we go, that's toms. I'm not really a drummer, as you can tell. I'm definitely not a finger drummer. Yeah, no, I pushed the Windows key. Help, help, I pushed the Windows key. Yeah, that's a demonstration of stuff there. Anyhow, I got... this is the completely distractible stream. I don't think I've woken up. I've just gone into silly whatever brain. Gosh. Reset. Okay, Casey, reset. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, I think we've reset there. So, effects and things, yeah. So that's what he plays the phantom chorus to. There. And auto Y, if you know the wah effect, you know Jimi Hendrix and the guitar going wow, 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 and whatever. You got the good old wah effect on the guitar going on that. Basically, it enhances low frequencies when it's down like this, or you turn it up and it goes through the sweeps through the frequencies until it's enhancing higher frequencies, and you go wow, 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 wow with that, like that. The cry effect, that's like, well, I'd imagine it was a cry wah, but actually, looking at the video, it's not quite. It's some kind of other formant filter. If you don't know formants are basically like you can have your general normal tone, which is like a or formants in the human voice are kind of like when you shape your mouth to be different shapes. So you go you and if you look at a frequency spectrum, you'll see different frequencies like jump up and down as you make different sounds, like and stuff like that. The different frequencies will pop because you're enhancing different frequencies by changing the resonance of those frequencies in your face, and ducking some and enhancing others and stuff like that, just as a physical process. Everything that plays, every sound, or mostly every sound, has formants. It could have like no formants, and it pretty much should be a sine wave, I think, is the way it would go. Sine wave is, sine function, a mathematical thing, just like a wave, basically. You've probably seen them everywhere and whatever, but you probably know what a sine wave is, and that's going into a speaker just has a kind of very simple basic tone. And yeah, there's a lot of audio theory stuff and whatever that you can make up any sound out of an infinite amount of sine waves playing all at the same time at different volumes and stuff like that. And so filters and things like that take that and they boost some in some frequencies and whatever. And it's very more in depth than I'm going into here. But basically, this kind of boosts certain frequencies in your guitar sound to make it sound like your guitar is speaking, and kind of does that. Metallic, that's kind of a ring modulator, if you know about ring modulation and stuff like that. Doubling is basically an automatic double tracking thing. Basically, you're playing the same sound alongside itself, but slightly delayed. So if you played the same sound beside itself, it'd just be that sound but louder. Because the frequencies or the waveforms would just enhance each other. When one waveform was going up, the other was going up, so they just add together to be even further up and stuff like that. So basically, two of the same waveform together just make that waveform sound louder. But two of these waveforms put together but slightly offset from each other in time makes it sound more thick and such like that. And you can pan them slightly as well and do other stuff and whatever to make it sound like two guitars are playing at once, or it just makes it sound it's basically thicker sound or whatever. A comb filter, that's kind of like what phasers do. I mean, I kind of looked into this a bit myself. I won't get into the thing, but basically whatever. Tremolo, get confused between tremolo and whammy. I think tremolo is when you change the amplitude. Yeah, tremolo is when you change the volume, basically, like this. You go as it goes along. So you increase the volume, decrease the volume. So you kind of have like a stutter effect if you have it very extreme. Kind of goes on and off in volume and whatever, if you have it more delicately, you can go like like that. And yeah, whammy, which I don't think we have a particular whammy one on here, but that changes the pitch of things, like a whammy bar on a guitar. Should be careful about doing things like that, shouldn't I? Anyhow, octave pedal that takes your guitar and puts it down an octave. At least in the demo they did, might do up an octave or 1 or 2 octaves or whatever, but basically makes it sound more thicker once again. A pedal wah. Okay, so the auto wah. So the pedal wah is the one where you have the pedal and you go wow, the pedal. The auto wah is when if you play louder accents higher frequencies. If you play quieter, it accents lower frequencies and anywhere in between. So you can like go soft, soft, hard, go kind of like sounds you can have with your guitar and stuff like that. Or if you just play a note normally, you can kind of go wham, this kind of sound as the envelope of the volume goes up and down, the envelope of the filter goes up and down. So you get the low frequencies, then it goes up to the higher frequencies and back down again. I hope these descriptions make any kind of sense. Going to have to catch a nap. Oh, well, hopefully you have a good nap and it helps out and stuff like that. But yeah, I will get onto the game eventually. Gosh, it's nearly 2 hours, or 1 hour 40, but still, you know. Anyway, I have other things I want to talk about. We'll get onto it. Don't you worry, everybody. It's kind of still retro stuff anyway, so you know. But yeah, I think a lot of this, what I've been talking about, has still been retro anyway, so we can go along with that. Yeah, so this is like the effect one. So you could pick any one of those to be your effect after these other things here. And then you can pick any one of these. So you've got a pitch 2, a phase 2. Those two are basically, I think, the same as pitch and phase 1 up here, but you can also put them on here as well. So if you have, say, the wire on this, you can still have the pitch on here or the phaser on here, but if you have the phaser on here, you can have something else on here that you don't have elsewhere. So it kind of gives you a little bit of flexibility of what order you put things in, but not a lot, because there's only 2 slots and they don't have all the same things in each slot. Anyhow, you have those things. The phaser 3, I think that's kind of a different kind of thing, adds something else into it. I think the same with the chorus here, but the chorus 3 has something different. Maybe the same with flanger, maybe something different. Same with other things. This step thing is interesting. It's like a phaser, but it does it in steps. Go into some more detail that probably you don't need to know. It kind of does like a sample and hold thing apparently. So what it does is it would go through, like the phaser normally kind of goes up and down like this to create that kind of washing kind of sound effect and whatever of those kind of effects. And brain. What I'm talking about, Steph. Oh yeah, so it's going like that. But the thing is it stops it at certain points and like holds it. Yeah, have a good nap, Sally. Hope you feel better afterwards. It holds it at a particular setting and then kind of moves on again, and then stops again and holds it at that certain setting, then moves on again, stops at a certain setting. So you get the kind of instead of having it going whoosh, whoosh, kind of a sound like that, you get more of a whoosh. And depending on where you set it, you can get it sounding more random than that, kind of like kind of like you can get sound effects like that coming from your guitar, and it sounds like a pretty neat effect, which I might have to try and copy in some audio software that I have, which I can make my own instruments and things like that, which I only have a vague idea of how to work, but you know, I can poke at things and sometimes they do the things I want them to do, so it's all good. I mean, gosh, I could do something, couldn't I, with that? This is not going to be on the screen at the moment, is it? Oh yeah, there's an error. Oh dear, well, did it really? Is it really just going to have problems loading up? Wow, I can't show you because apparently the program just crashes with this audio card. Oh gosh, I really need to as I said, it's about, was it 28 years old now, this audio card. It's not 28, 18 years old. This audio card is 18 years old now, and it obviously still works in some ways, but obviously in other ways it refuses to work. But should I just kind of go back to here so I can do a search on here? I can look up here the thing, because you can program your synths and things like this in this software that I've got. but it kind of uses a slightly different programming. I mean, obviously, when you go to a different thing, it's got a different programming language. It's going to be difficult. You're going to learn all the different things to do different programming things here and there and whatever. But usually, obviously, it's like you just type some text in the box and it's all good and whatever. This software is called Reactor, and it's a heck of a lot more complicated than just that. I mean, technically, in a way, it's not more complicated. It's just, instead of typing in text, you arrange boxes like this, which in some ways makes sense, because what happens is you get your sound coming in to one side of it, it goes through some kind of effect or modifier, goes out to some other kind of effect or modifier, and it goes to your outputs and whatever, and then you have some like dials and things attached to those things, and you know, it kind of makes sense that it would be arranged in boxes, but the whole of the thing is in this, because you can like double click on any of these things to go into like deeper functions. You can see what's inside of that and go deeper and deeper until you get to the basic blocks of the things, which do all the complicated stuff in the background of all this kind of things. But yeah, so this is like a general idea, but you can kind of go a step deeper and it looks like similar to this, you know, with the same with the boxes and all connected like this. You go deeper and deeper, and even at the deepest level, it's still boxes connected by wires and things like that. And it's just, it's a lot else to learn. Obviously, it kind of makes sense in some ways. So if you find something like down in a deeper level or whatever that's like, oh, this controls this particular thing, but it's not got an access on the top levels, you basically can create a top level access. You can say, okay, out on this side of the box, put another port in that, and then another level up, put another port on the side until you get to the layer you want, and you pull out a port and you put a dial on it so that it'll appear on your interactive display over on the side and whatever, and so then you can actually have something to change things around. But as you can see from this, it's a different way of thinking about programming. It's like it's kind of more of a, like if you're working with, because it's not the same as it either, but if you think about like circuits, not integrated circuits, but you know, can involve integrated circuits, but you know, with resistors, transistors, things like that. This kind of has a similar kind of idea to that. Or if you know modular sequencers, this has a very, very similar kind of thing to that. But say, for instance, if you think of this as like integrated circuits and things like that, if you have like these are different integrated circuit chips all wired together with different wires and whatever, you can kind of make sense of that. But then if you get deeper into depth of this, you can actually, in this idea, in this analogy, you could actually, you know, look inside one of those integrated circuits and see basically the same thing. You can see different components laid out with different wires, and then you can go into like different parts of those integrated circuits and see the wires and things connected like that all the way down. So it's kind of like that. Just imagine if kind of integrated circuits hadn't been invented, but you just had a box which did a certain thing. But obviously you could look inside the box and see where the wires gone and what components there were. And if there were tinier boxes inside those boxes, you could look inside those boxes and see what wires and components were inside there. It's kind of like that. And so it's like, it makes more sense to me than actual you know, electronic circuits and things like that, because with electronic circuits you can have, you know, serial circuits or parallel things, and you can have different effects happening because of, you know, actual physical effects of electricity and whatnot, and the movement of electrons and things like that. And it's just not as intuitive to me as something like this is, but then this is not as intuitive to me as something like just coding something in you know, C or Python would be. But I can still kind of do some things with this. As I said, I kind of like go, well, this kind of box does something I want, but it doesn't have the control I want to do it, or I need to modify a certain thing about it. So you look inside the box, you pull out that you know, connection or whatever to the outside, so you can put it onto your panel, or put something else into it to make it do what you want it to do, or something like that. But gosh, well, it's difficult and whatever. What was I talking about before? I was still onto this, wasn't I? Anyhow, So you got the step filter. So I've kind of figured out how to take a phaser and pull out a thing which controls where the phase is, and so rather than it being automatically modulated, going like that, for internally modulated and whatever, I've got a thing which I can got a dial on the outside which I can change it to the either kind of or sh or sh or I can turn the dial to whatever I want in that kind of thing. At the moment, so that's what I kind of got set up, and then obviously I'd need to wire in some kind of step sequencer which could change whatever's going into it, or some kind of random generator to just make it change different frequencies at random, as it says, for different lengths of time. And then I'd have a thing which was similar to what was in this thing here. But as I said, I'm kind of just bodging things together, really, doing a bit of DIY or BIY, bodge it yourself, which is an internal thing. Maybe other people have come up with this that kind of phrase, but that is a phrase I came up to describe the way my dad used to do various different projects and things like that. So anyhow, we have this auto pan pot. I don't think I went into detail too much about what that did. We've got delay and echo. Then the SFX here, I think, as I said, this is kind of like a send effect that goes around the outside, or a bus effect that goes around the outside. You can add more of an advanced flanger, a harmonized pitch shifter. So you could play one note on a guitar and it'll play a different note which is harmonized with that note but still in the same key. A bend chorus, a picking modulator, a super cry, a bomber and stuff. Just so needing to be serviced. Wow, that sounds very, very like an adult thing to do. But yeah, so basically I was going over this here, stars, saying that these are the effects, whatever. You can choose one from each of these categories to do and put in sequence, apart from this one here, this SFX, which I think is a bus thing to run parallel to the other effects you're using here. And then you got your reverb at the end to make it obviously sound like it's in a space and whatever. And yeah, this is a pretty more complicated effects processor than I was considering it might be, but still it's limited in certain ways. And also I was saying I have some software which I could replicate one of these things in, which it looks like this. And so this is the coding or the editing view of the thing, and basically as you deeper into these things you get more things, more boxes, more wires, and you double click on say this one here and you get more boxes and more wires, and you can find boxes and wires inside those, and you click on those boxes you can find even more boxes and wires inside them, connecting things up. But the basic idea is you've got your output, your inputs going to some kind of input which is going to change the signal in some way and route it to different things, and then they all get routed out to the output at the end and make sounds and things. You can add little knobs and things to the outside and sliders and things like that, so you can make little user interfaces and things like this. And it's an interesting piece of software, but it's as you can probably see from this over here, it's quite complicated to get into, especially if you want to make some complicated instruments. I've made a simple instrument I would have shown you, but because my audio card, I think it's my audio card that's given the problems, is trying to initialize the audio when I just load up the music software, and it's seeing this old card which was from 2003 and saying I have no idea what to do with that. But yeah, I mean, this audio card is probably the oldest thing connected to my computer at the moment. But as I said, it still works. It's 18 years old, but it still works. But apparently it still doesn't work for some newer software and other things like that. And as I said, it won't route my audio software that does run through OBS and stuff like that. So I'm going to have to use something else if I want to do music stuff on the stream and such like that. But yes, anyway, now that we're 2 hours into the stream, I think I've, sidetracked myself enough. Gosh, I don't know if I've sidetracked myself quite enough. As I said, I was kind of sleepy today. Gosh. I think I was normally undistractable, but today I'm just, I don't think my eyes quite look as tired as they were. Maybe the antihistamine did help a little bit as well, but they still kind of look tired. I look kind of like at the top of my monitor, which is almost like at the camera, but not quite at the camera, so people don't get creeped out. I'm looking at the camera, but I think my eyes are kind of reddish still, whenever I'm tired. And yeah, I think I'm still tired, but kind of slightly. What do you call it? Or what's a nice word to call it? When you're tired and you're just kind of a bit out of it. Because you're tired and stuff like that. Good news, everyone. At least good news for me. Apparently, I've lost another follower. Apparently, they don't like retro stuff that isn't games. But anyhow. So yeah, we're one step further away once again from that Surgeon Simulator thing and all the other goals which I've mentioned here. So you get to wait a little bit longer for your Amiga Surgery Simulator thing and your Amiga or other Dizzy games and Starly talking about Scar and stuff like that. Maybe Starly unfollowed me so she wouldn't have to talk about Scar. Anyhow. Or maybe somebody finally realised I was trans and was like being transphobic and whatever. Anyhow. Oh, I've apparently still got the too hot for Twitch up. Gosh. There we go. But yes. Where are we? These are the things I want to be able to look around this. Now let me rearrange my windows and things like this, and then get into playing a game. And of course there's other reasons for unsubscribing, whatever. I don't, you know, as I said, I'm subscribed to, or not subscribed, unfollowing. I follow a bunch of people, and sometimes it's like, gosh, I can't find who I want amongst all these people I'm following, so I have to unfollow people to be able to see who I, you know, am most interested in that particular time, or whatever. Or just generally, you know, people think, oh, you know, that person, they might do some interesting things, might have done one interesting thing for them, but then the other things aren't interesting or whatever. Anyhow, we have our Amiga. I have a games folder. Unfortunately, we won't be playing Hydra Zone here. We were playing Hare Raising Havoc, a good pun. Chaos, are you still around? How much do you enjoy the pun of Hare Raising Havoc? So very good. A very good pun, in my thoughts. I guess it probably has that many. Or does he have that many? Obviously some kind of copy protection, which, you know, gosh, I must have mysteriously got it. I'll be down here next to the doggo. Did it break? It worked before. Interesting. Interesting. Let me just make sure I've got this actually set up to a thing here. Reset this. I did check. I did check this before. Did check this before, it did work. Push that, do I push this? Got here before. It did work before. I'm guessing this is going to work. fast forward it. I saved everything so it would work. Hang on. Let me try and figure out what's going on here. Let me load this up. And there is a set to that. Apologies, people. I obviously tried to set things up so that it would work properly. But apparently something is not happy about it. Because I definitely said I did test it and it worked absolutely fine. It's not working now. I'm confused. Because I specifically set it up to work. But apparently we're just gonna have to instead of that do some Zool instead with some Chupa Chups, the world's best-selling lollipops. So yeah, we're gonna have to change some text over here because apparently Roger Rabbit didn't want to work. I know you've all been waiting for Zool to appear. Let me. That's definitely the code. Let me. Yeah, I mean, I tested it. It worked. For some reason, now loading up that thing. Now we have Zool. Okay. Oh, hello again, the straw. Gosh, this is loud though, isn't it? Change the stream title as well. There's Chupa Chups again. Okay. But I'm sure everybody's so familiar with Zool because Zool was so much more awesome than Sonic or Mario. So everybody knows Zool. As has been said, just last year we were watching the Zool movie to packed theatres. And what we want to do here, we want to go to the options, because I found out when I was making sure that this was all working and stuff like that, is... oh gosh, no. We don't want to do that. Why did you do that? Oh, that's... What did I do? No, options. Here we go. We'll keep on normal level. Music, if you only have it... if you don't change it over here, you just get a very creepy heartbeat effect going on instead of music. Inertia on or off. Gosh, I don't know what that changes. But yeah, if you change it onto like, you've got rock or green, which I think is supposed to be kind of similar to like a Sonic the Hedgehog kind of song, but we have rave, funk, which is the effects again. I like the rock one more than the other ones. Continues, yeah, let's crank those all the way up. Speed, normal, yeah, stay normal. You know me, I love to stay normal. But anyway, we can get into a game now. Watch out, everybody! Here comes Zool doing a flying kick. And just to stop us in our tracks, of course, we have to load. Oh gosh, make sure I load the right one in. Which one? That one's that one, but that one's that one. Oh no. Will this work? No, I suppose I should go for this other one here. The same kind of one. Okay, let's go with that one. Wait a bit for it to recognise the disc and then push the fire button. Prepare yourself, everybody! Prepare yourself for Zool! You have to prepare yourself. You're not ready. I don't think you're ready. I don't think anybody's ready for Zool. In fact, I don't think anybody's ready. We have to stop this. We have to stop. We have to stop. We're not ready for Zool. Oh, no, Zool is starting anyway. Help, everybody. Zool is starting. There is Zool. You do get sound effects because, of course, hoipt, indeed. Okay, my jump button isn't working for some reason. Interesting. Yeah, it's way more cool and radical than Sonic. Can't you hear those guitars? I mean, I can hardly see what's going on because of the background. You may remember the demo theme tune. It's still kind of in there. The actual demo theme isn't actually in the game. And of course, here we go. Got some Chuppa Chups. Chuppa Chups. Sonic 1 didn't age well. But this is the Chuppa Chups. And I think this move that Zool is doing is called the Chuppa Chup. This is Zool doing a few Chuppa Chups around the Chuppa Chups. Chuppa Chup, there we go. So we have platforms, we have everything a growing alien would need. How do I need... I have to push the button to do that, okay. Boom, 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 boom. I already pushed the button. It's okay. It's okay, everybody. It's absolutely fine. Oh my god, it's got some shredding on guitar. I hope everybody was super hyped for this. Oh yeah, you got also some power-ups. I don't know how to use those. Is it space? Oh gosh, I don't know how to use the power-ups. Was it up and fire? I don't know. But Chuppa Chups, everybody, Chuppa Chups. Oh, we got a Zool token. Now there's two of me. Or him, or whatever. Apparently you can slide down those as well. Shh, but I don't know exactly. Maybe they need to be steeper. Chuppa Chups, everyone, Chuppa Chups, Chuppa Chups, Chuppa Chups. Yes, this does count as a tie-in. It's not a movie. Yeah, Chuppa Chups. I mean, This is an actual serious question. Is Chupa Chups still around? Chupa Chups, everybody! Chupa Chups! There's an up. That's one of my power-ups. Oh gosh, how do I use the power-ups? Return. Do I hold down the button? Power-ups! Gosh. If anybody's feeling nice, can they look up how I use my power-ups? Oh no, it's dangerous down here. Oh no. This is dangerous down here, oh dear. There's still a thing, okay. I like the little pictures of Zool in the background here. They're pretty cute. Hang on, if I pause it at the right spot. There you go. You can see the awesome picture of Zool in the background there. I mean, if that was the actual character of Zool, whatever, that's the direction they went after this. I'd be well happy with that. Oh, here we go, another Chupa Chups, a little one, but a Chupa Chups. I can't do Chupa Chups, see? It's Chupa Chup. Oh gosh. Zool's getting tired of all the Chupa Chupping. Look, it's a Zool coin. A Zool coin, everybody. Level complete. Smiley faces in the background. Yeah, you get the same music all the time because that's the way they programmed it. For whatever reason. Some bomb down here. Gosh. To do what? Play the same song over and over. Oh gosh. Just activate at pickup, okay. See, that's a very awkward kind of thing there. I slide down here? Yeah, here we go, slide. Oh no. Maybe we shouldn't have done that. It's especially difficult, probably on tough and alienly. Zool is a mean fighting alien. Speak for yourself, Cast. This is my childhood, you know. Not that I played much Zool, to be quite honest, but... Gosh. Oh gosh. That's you. I'm sure you can press a button, it tells you where the exit is. Like you like throw something upwards up in the air, and it. I'm sure that was a thing. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. I'm sure I remember you. If you didn't have a power up, you throw arrows in the air, which showed you which way to go. Maybe that was Magic Pockets I was remembering. I'm getting a bit of slowdown. Oh, by the way, this is the AGA, or Advanced Graphics Architecture version, because the, oh gosh, the Amiga 1200, which just was running on an emulator of, oh gosh, please save me, had the AGA chips in it. Yeah, I think it is. I think I'm thinking of Magic Pockets. there's another continue down here. Hang on. Line myself up properly. Gosh. I thought I was still invincible. They don't give you a lot of invincibility, do they? Do I start from the start? No, I start from the continue. Very nice. Dang it. There we go. Apparently I was so near the end. Yeah. Oh, chop chops. Are we ready? Chop chops. Ah, gosh. More chop chops. Yeah. Oh gosh. Chopper chops. Oh, you can kind of partially get ducked down if you're fast enough. Yeah. But you know, if you don't have that attitude from the start, you can't really... Oh! There's a big polo in the sky. Or lifesaver, I think. There. Oh, you can hit a bunch of things. I think they're called in other places. Hit. Okay. Oh, is that what... That would open up down there? Because there's a thing down... Oh, there. Hey, how did... Maybe it opened up something in here? Is there a secret through here? No. That... Really? There's rather a... Hitboxes here. Not that great. Chopper chops. Oh gosh. Oh no, there's a big bee. It's slowing everything down. Dang it. Hang on, I'm fighting a big bee chaos. Ah. Gosh, no fire before jumping. Somehow I evaded the... I got it! Oh dear, will I survive? No, it's still... Oh, I thought I got it. Oh no! Come on. Give me a power up. I'll power up a heart. No? Okay. Back to the bee, everybody. Oh no, we got the bee. We don't have to fight the bee again. There we go, we got the Zool acorn. Why can't I get the Zool acorn? Oh no. What do I miss? What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to grab some more sweets? Dang it. Come on. Get the sweets! Oh gosh, Zool. I don't know how. Can I jump higher? I don't think I can jump higher from that. Was I supposed to hit these? Well, sorry. Ugh. Oh, right, now let's go back and see if that's changed anything. It's very rude of them to put the enemies back once I've gone past. I think my time ran out. If anybody can tell me what it is that I may be missing. Because yeah, I still haven't got... I'm gonna have to pause it because otherwise I'll just run out of time. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's rather rude of them to do this, but... Sushi? Is that what I'm supposed to do, is it? Inertia playing zone. Yeah, jump. Crouch, run left, run right, jump diagonally, slide. I'm playing screen. Okay. Um. 99 candies, wow. Great. That's all about you. That's about all you need to know to play Zool, but it isn't everything you will learn. There are many, many things to be discovered, including 4 hidden bonus levels featuring wow. We'll let you find out for yourself. It is a voyage of discovery, and often you will find that everything is not as it seems. Walls that aren't walls and speakers that aren't speakers. Just for starters. So don't hang around, the time is already running down. Yeah. It's not the end of the thing here, but... Apparently the bee was called the humbugger. As far as I can see, it doesn't tell you in the manual. Wait a minute, level. Here we go. The level of difficulty you select. Change the number of bonuses you will need to collect in order to leave a level in progress. On easy, you'll need 25%, on medium 50, and 75 on the difficult level. So yeah, I need to get 50% of the things. It also affects the time. It couldn't be that simple, could it? It's like, no, you have to play more Zool. You have to play more Zool. Does this count? Ah! Are you hiding any more sweets inside of you, or...? Well, I don't know they are. Gosh. Just need candy. I want candy. Can I boost off? No. I don't know how you're supposed to get up to those. They're very annoyingly out of the way. Okay, I need to shoot at least one of those because the timer out again. Where did I actually save? Did I not save anywhere? And my button's not working. Oh dear, I don't think my shortcut buttons are working. No, my shortcut buttons aren't working. I might want to start again. Let me reset. I could hit the buttons, but I didn't seem to be doing anything when I did that. Let me just check on things here. Not what I want. Where is what I want? Where is what I want? Oh gosh. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in there. It's not in there. Here it is. And I think it will be on the layer things. No, it's on the layer one thing here. Save state and load state. Those are on there. So did the configuration I get set up here not have those? No, it does have it. That has it. Does the Zool one have it? Hang on. Load that. And then go back to this. Ha! It doesn't have it. Interesting. You must do work stuff? Okay, we'll have a good time at work. I'll try and figure things out with Zool. Yeah, because for some reason it's not set up with my usual shortcut keys on here. I don't know if there's an easy way to copy them over. So it's configuration 1, PDT. And that has save restore. Quick save there. Yeah, that's it. Those are the most important ones to have on there. Okay, sorry about this, everybody. And apparently this is the day for things not going the way I expected them to go. Why is nothing coming up on here? Device enabled, of course. Why is... How am I controlling it if it's not enabled? Why is nothing showing up on here? That is so weird. No. Unfortunately, I have to scroll through a large list of things to find out the things that I actually need. Which could do with something a little bit better. There we go. quick save on that one, and then quick load on another one. Or quick restore. Where did it go? It was there. There it is. I will save this. Cool. That works. No, 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 no. How do I get out of testing mode? Oh no. F12, okay. Where did all my things? Oh, why did it go over to that? Go back over there. Where's my configurations? Let us save that on the configuration. Let's try again. Oh gosh. Yeah, fine. Load things. There we go, my warp thing's working now. Chupa Chups, the world's best-selling lollipop pops once again. Should we go for a different tune this time? What do people fancy? Did any remember what there was? Why is there no sound? There should be sound, right? Everything is going swimmingly today. How did I break that? Maybe I will after this, West. Oh, is it because I still had it on fast forward? That might be it. That might have been it. No. I still had it on fast forward. That might have been it. So, everybody, this is loud again, isn't it? Where's my pointer? There it is. Some good sound effects in this, haven't they? Can I not change things? No, it's not working. Now that I changed some of the settings in the thing, for some reason... Good. Gosh dang it. I have to set up all the joystick controls. Even that was working before when I didn't have them all set up. Where's joystick 2 fire button? This can be on there, and then this can be twisted up. That's why that wasn't working before. Go back to configurations. Let me save that. Go OK. Now, hopefully, do I have to restart it to make it work? This is the kind of thing I want to do. I try to do off stream. Oh, troubleshooting. Oh, troubleshooting. Is Zool really worth the trouble? Is the question really here? Though you have to ask. So that did. Oh, sorry about the flashing. But just confirming that did work with that. Does the fire button work? The fire button does work. So if I load back this up, my joystick should now. I put in the wrong things for the joystick, it seems. Hang on. I think I might have an idea what I got wrong. There we go. So we can have music. I reset it, didn't I? So the volumes. This is most definitely a technical difficulty stream, isn't it? Technical difficulties of the game. Technical difficulties with Katie's brain. And just imagine if I was doing this on real hardware. Of course, some of this is the problem with the emulator, but still. So, we have West, if you're watching, anybody else who's watching still, who hasn't had to go away for a nap or to work or whatever. Do we want green? Do we want rave? Or do we want funk? Ah. Some Zool funk. Okay, actually, let's put on easy difficulty as well. Crank up the continues. I don't know what the inertia means on speed. I don't. But let's try to play the game now. Here comes Zool doing a kick. Watch out, everybody, it is Zool. Oh yeah, we have to swap the discs over as well, don't we? That was fun. Do you remember last time when we had to swap the discs over? And how much we loved it. We really loved it. Zool, you must prepare yourself. I don't know if I would call this funk. This sounds more like 80s cop drama to me. Dang it. Okay, the jump thing didn't work still. Okay, never mind. think that's a super jump. Oh gosh. We need a super jump to get... Wait! It's got that Zool theme melody in it. Oh gosh. Well then, game, you know how to defeat a Katie, you just distract her with music. Chopper jumps. Okay. Dang it. No! Zool, stay out of the pits. Stay out of the death pits, Zool. Well, that's one level done. We must prepare ourselves for the next one. That would possibly work. Okay, west. I mean, it would distract me a certain way. You'd see me counting on my fingers and going, okay, this part's maybe like 11/8 or something like that. I'm gaming now, people, I'm gaming now. Gosh. Ah. But yes, I shall have to find my my fan art of Zool that I did when I was younger. It does it? Amazing. That's quite something. Dang it. Come on. Whereas Zool doesn't get too creative with the time signatures, which is fair enough. Having possibly never heard them, I don't know. I know, I'm the fakest of gamers. They really want you to die here, don't they? Awesome. Oh, good. I just want to get over this freaking thing. In the end, it wasn't the windy shaft. It was Zool that did her in. Gosh, all the way back here again. Interesting. You might have mentioned it before. Oh gosh. Why are there two Zools? What does it do for me? Gosh, why? Just a lot of things with this game, but why? Oh my! That's the end of that level. This is a bit of a slog. I wasn't even paying attention to my sweets. I need to pay attention to the sweets because I need to be able to finish the level. Though, I am on the easy difficulty, so it should help somewhat. You can tell this is serious gaming time because I stopped doing the chopper chops in front of the chopper chops. Let's do one for old time's sake. There we go. No, jump. This is a problem. I mean, it's a good thing that you can hold the button and you do a ninja spin with your Hi, I want... Say, if you hold the button and jump, you do that kind of spinny jump with a sword. But if you want to jump and fire, if you push fire too early, you can end up... No, I want that. What? Oh gosh, I didn't know there was those bloody... For luck. Oh, I got 2 hearts. That was lucky. Chuppa Chups. You may have just saved the day. I'll put a save down here because I know the bee's coming. There we go. That was a Zool theme in the music there. They really don't play it very much. It's like based on a theme, but very, very lightly. Oh gosh. They're coming in for an attack. There we go. I should have enough. There we go. We're past Sweet World, I think, everybody. think it's loading. Let it load a bit. Ah, I wish I could feel that a bit more, West, but thank you. Okay, now we're in Music World. Oh no. Oh no, that's not good. Oh gosh. Ah. Come on. Some of the collision detection in this could be a little better. Hello, game. Hello, game. Okay. I don't know why that's funny. They could have at least made it look like the game just didn't crash. Are we ready for a bonus level, everybody? Let's go. Oh! We're collecting popcorn, apparently. Thank you. And we're shooting out ghosts. And fighting blood cells? Why is this? Is this Zool invading our heart? Gosh, what? Why is this meat? Why is this meat? When it says prepare yourself, it really means it. I'm not ready. Oh gosh. So, can you tell how tired Katie is today? Maybe. Oh gosh, I don't know if I can take too much laughing. Oh. I don't think Zool is this funny. Oh gosh. Oh my word. No, it's just... Katie has an immensely sleepy brain. Right at the moment. Oh, maybe... Maybe. Not good. Oh, you don't have that saved... set up to save. Because my buttons aren't working, because... For some reason in this thing, it's not set up to work. Gosh. I'm going to find out how to save this. I'm going to stop playing this, because obviously it's too much for me at the moment. I'm not sure what I'm going to do after that. I might just have to end the stream, because... I can't even find the... There we go. Save state on that one. And now we have a load state on the other one. Restore state on this one. Go back into this so I can do a save. For... Zool. And then just to make sure it doesn't copy over that. There we go. I think I can do no more Zool today. Oh, so obviously before next time I'm going to figure out how to make that Roger Rabbit game work, because it was working. And I really don't know why it decided to stop working. I don't know if that would have been a better game to play or not, to be quite frank. So, I think we've heard from Tracy for a while, so let's hear from Tracy. Tracy, how are you doing? Okay, I'm not as sleepy as you are. That is good to know. Because I am... You are the sleepiest. I am, indeed. Ah, gosh, there we go. There. Pat, pat. There we are. Thank you very much. Hello, that is my face down there. I like my face. It goes... Ah! It's a very good face, Tracy. I know. I have a very good face. Very, very self-assured and stuff like that. I know. Because I have to have confidence in myself because, I don't know, but it seems to work out. That's good for you, Tracy. Still trying to figure that all out myself. Hello, stars! How are people doing today? I know Katie is very sleepy, but how are other people doing today? Are you all right out there in real world? Ooh, I can look out the window there and see the real world. There are cars and ice cream vans and stuff out there. You may have heard an ice cream van earlier. It went do 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 do, something like that. So yeah, that was all that. You're a bit sleepy too and very hot. You live in real life, yeah. I have seen you on the internet though. I mean, you are right on the internet right now as well, so yeah. Well done, Tracy. But yeah, so Well, it's been very warm around here, which obviously as a dinosaur, as a cold-blooded animal, it's not so much of a problem. Because, you know, I kind of like absorb stuff, and it kind of reminds me of whatever period of history I'm from. You don't know. I don't know what you humans have called it. Okay. So it's not been too bad. Yeah, I'm kind of used to like warm weather, really. I kind of got warm in my cave a bit at times. Because, you know, with a cave, it's like surrounded by rock and there's only one way out. So if heat gets in there, whoa, boy, it stays in there. It's good to know. Oh, we have a thing from Chaos here. What a T-Rex like? They weren't so bad. They're a bit bad at giving money back when they borrowed it, but that's okay. Because I'm a filthy communist. Free money for everybody! Free money for everybody. It's a good idea, Tracy. So, yeah, anything else about T-Rex? I met one once that made a good mozzarella. Cool. Was it like the mozzarella you can get nowadays? Kind of, but a bit bigger because, you know, dinosaurs and all that. Yeah. What currency do dinosaurs use? And I think we said something before, didn't we, about currency? I know that though we said that the bits come to me through dino money or whatever. I don't know. It's been a long time, Chaos. It's been a long time. I can't remember everything. I have lived for ages, literally. Oh dear, you're having problems here, are you? A little bit. Katie is very sleepy. Katie's... Oh no. What's the exchange rate on dino currency? Tracy, is the question asked by Chaos. Well, I'm so glad you asked, Chaos. Let me put on my smart glasses. Wait, where are my smart glasses? I think I found your smart glasses over here. Okay, it's good, because I can't be smart without my smart glasses. Okay, well, let's get your smart glasses ready. Yeah, let's get my smart glasses ready so I can be smart. Hang on. It's a bit difficult to do this one-handed. I know. Thank you for holding me up, though. That's no problem. Let's get your smart glasses ready. So let's get these put on you. Hang on a moment. Oh, there we go. Is that working? Yeah, that's perfect. Oh no, hang on. That's perfect. There we go. That's excellent. Hang on, no, hang on. You haven't got it quite right. Hang on. Yeah. I know. I haven't got much practice at this. That's okay. It takes a while to get used to the smart glasses. Hang on. The first time I put them on, I was so smart. I invented time travel and they couldn't find me for weeks. Ha 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 ha. So now you have your smart glasses on. The question was, what's the exchange rate on dino currency? Pretty bad, quite fair. So yeah, I mean, talk about those mozzarella balls. If I tried to buy one of those, if I bought sold one of those mozzarella balls for dino currency, and then use that money to try and buy some mozzarella balls now. Ugh. Hang on. You won't believe how small. Oh gosh, this is not working, is it? No. I think I've got the thing in my head that I need. I can take the smart glasses off now. Okay, here we go. You won't believe how small the mozzarella balls you get nowadays are. Is that a joke? It's trying to be one, I think. Oh dear. You know how good I am at jokes. I know how good you are at jokes, Tracy. Yeah, I'm so brilliant at them. You are indeed. I do enjoy your jokes. It is good. I'm glad you enjoy my jokes. Oh gosh. Oh my. Chaos for spending a lot of points here. Thank you very much for giving me all your points. Don't think you get very much from them, do you? No. But I can wallow in my points. You can wallow in your points. I count them all up, you know. I print out little tokens that say channel point kitty toe beans on them, and I'm just gonna go wah, 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 in them all night. You do you? Well, not all night. Okay. Okay, so this other question is, Tracy, what does the good life look like? Cake. And how do people get so much? Well, they buy it. That is how to get so much. Any other questions? Because I think Katie needs a break from all of this. I think Katie is still sleepy and stuff. Katie is still sleepy and stuff. Maybe I should rest, yeah. I mean, what's your opinion? I think I just said that I think you should rest, yeah. So you want to go back over and sit over there? Yeah, I was having a good game of solitaire with Deacus. You play solitaire together, do you? Yeah, I mean, I know it's called solitaire, but you can kind of play together if you want to, because, you know, anything can be a two-player game if you want. Yeah. Cool. So you want to sign off and whatever? This is Tracy signing off. Bye! Well, that was a bit more of a bit more exaggerated than usual, Tracy. I know, it's good, wasn't it? It was very good. But yeah, so I think I do need... I mean, I don't know if you're here to see how Zool went. But if you didn't see... Yeah, that is a good way to exit somewhere. I wish I could flail my head around like that and probably not cramp my neck up and stuff like that, but we can't all be Tracy. I don't know if you saw how Zool went, Chaos, but if you didn't, it might be worth going back in the VOD and having a look, because it was a thing. I think it's because of my state at the moment, my sleepy state. Better than Sonic. Who knows? I only got to the second world. But yeah, I think I need a break because my brain is so totally not with it today. I'm so totally sleepy and whatever else, I don't know. But, given that, it happens, yes. I'll try and continue Zool next time. Try and get that Roger Rabbit game to work. But then again, as I said, these movie things are, or movie, video game, product, no, not movie, video game, movie, TV show, other product tie-in things. It's a long series of things to go through, so we're going to have breaks in the middle. Maybe I'll have a break next time to do something else, which, you know, you might enjoy, Chaos, but I won't say what it is at the moment. But, oh gosh, that's not the table, that's the table. But yeah, so what's coming up next? Well, next, tomorrow is Saturday. Just like that. Just completely... Tomorrow is Saturday, and Saturday means possibly a Star stream. Maybe finishing off Control. Join in tomorrow, and maybe Stars will finish a video game. This is not poking fun or anything, this is like actual... Stars has said herself that she has never finished a video game. So, it'll be exciting. Oh, I'm sorry, Starly, but I'm sure Weston and Stars can tell you exactly how it went, and you can watch the VOD. You can watch here on Twitch just straight after, or wait 24 hours. Or wait 24 hours for it to be on YouTube if you wish it to do that. But if you want to watch it straight away, you can do so on the Twitch channel in the video section or whatever, and you can probably do it right now even though I'm still streaming, but that would maybe be a bit silly if you want to watch the rest of the stream, which is only going to be a few minutes, but hey, you know. So yeah, it'd be good to see the end of Control. Stars did get to the part last time, which I remembered, which I'm so glad of, so I don't have to anticipate that part now. And it was a good part. podcast. Tomorrow, me on Sunday, Minecraft. I don't know. How are you feeling, Starly? Do you think you're up to some Minecraft? If you are, what are we going to do? I don't know. If you're not up to it, then maybe this is the third time that me and Wes can try and do something. Rebrand. But yeah, I don't know if you let me know how you are. Maybe not right now. Not if you're feeling like you are now. Yeah, let me know like tomorrow or something. See how you are, and or Sunday morning or whatever. And if not, me and Wes can maybe finally do the thing that we've been planning on doing, or maybe we could do something else. Don't know what, but we'll find out. So there's that. I was wanting to do the NES things as well. Maybe I'll do the NES things after Minecraft. Depends if I'm like this. Wow. Yeah. And then there's going to be chaos, and then there's going to be other things, and there's going to be Starly, there's going to be me, and there's going to be things. I was going to say forever on until eternity, but that's not quite right. But there is. As I said, I've been having technical issues, but most of the technical issues have been up here today. But I should probably go. And stuff like that. I apologise for not hanging around, but since you had a nap and whatever, Starly, there's a bit you missed, and so you can go back to that and you can see quite why I'm finishing now. So I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day and such like that. I hope see you all again on Sunday. I hope my brain is in a better, more awake state and stuff. Mostly a joke. I don't know if you're talking to me or not, or what's going on, but hey. I am going to not be streaming now. Thank you very much for everybody for coming and such like that. And as you all know, I shall see you next time. Bye bye, everybody.